we are back for night 4 of 8 sensible gifts for Hanukkah from the Cards Against Humanity creators. Well, we've gotten socks 3 times now.
Yeah. Building a drawer.
Yeah. Drawer of really thin, too tight socks for me, and just
I'm going to knit them together to make something.
Towel, a scarf.
To escape a tower.
Really?
Yeah.
Splin Rider going to be at the bottom.
I hope so, heavens.
Anyway. Our favorite. Okay, well, I will say, I'm not trying to set myself up for failure, but it feels heavier than the last 3.
Oh, this is great.
I'm
so excited that you're so excited.
I just want to know if it's something besides socks in a story.
There's only one way to find out.
Well, it doesn't look any different. There's more codes at the bottom, but it doesn't... I tried the barcode again, it didn't work. Alright.
You got this. I believe in you.
Oh, man. I'm open things so weirdly.
Went to town.
Oh my god, there's something different in here. Holy crap. Yay! Actual cards! I was waiting for these. Okay. Alright, well, hold on.
Yeah, alright.
We got other stuff in here first. Let's see. Alright, no visible codes on the inside that I can see. We do have... Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, there's 2 papers! So much new stuff, guys!
This is
overwhelming.
My God. I'm overwhelmed.
There's a story called On Thrift, which we'll get to in a minute. And what in the world is that thing?
There you go.
Oh, what? What the hell is this thing? Okay, so it says... Cards Against Humanity, U.S. Treasury Inflation Protected Securities Fund.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what it says.
It's $1. This is to certify that the bearer of this certificate is owner of 1/150,000th of the interest-bearing securities now in the hands of the trustees of the Cards Against Humanity U.S. Treasury Inflation Protected Securities Fund, and that out of the proceeds of such bonds, the trustees will pay to the bearer as such certificates are marketed. What? I am stupid. What does that mean?
You essentially, from what I gather, own 1/150,000th of a trust fund. Kind of.
Oh, it's like the island all over again, but
Basically.
a trust fund instead of, an island.
Yeah. You have $1.
I want them to host a party on Maine too.
Hawaii too.
Or Hawaii too. It's in Maine. Hawaii too.
If you use that dollar trust fund thingy correctly, you could buy another island.
What's interesting is there's more down here just of just saying what the value is, a link.
That's the best website URL ever. By the way.
www.cardsagainsthumanity U.S. Treasury Inflation Protected Securities Fund.com.
I can't believe that was available.
Do you have your phone on me? I unfortunately have forgotten mine.
I'll go to that. I should have queued this up because I knew this was coming.
Oh, yeah, you opened yours already.
Yeah, that's right.
He gets out of work earlier than I do.
Yeah, I do.
God,
I have to type this whole URL.
Have fun with that. There's a code at the bottom. It's the secure access code. The share may be exchanged for United States currency, a whole $1, at market value.
So for now...
Well, it said only available no sooner than the 1st of January 2017, or no sooner than the 1st of January 2017, and no later than the 15th of April 2017. So I only have until April, apparently, to get this thingy.
I thought this said 2017.
Of 17.
Yeah, you have to wait.
I have a year.
No, you have to sit on this for a year, because it's not available until the 1st of January 2017, and then you have to...
This thing's so weird. I'm just happy to not have socks!
This is how trust
Oh my
funds
god!
work.
I'm so happy to not have socks, guys. You've no idea. I was expecting this.
There's a blank for an email and a blank for that code.
Alright.
I didn't do this
for
mine.
Email?
The email that you signed up for.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it had an email in here. Give me a second, guys. Boo-boo-boo.
There you go.
Okay, so it's showing...
The current valuation of your fund.
Okay.
$1.
$1.
Yeah.
Which is what it says on the sheet.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it might change.
So apparently during January 2017 to the 15th of April 2017.
It's
so random.
Your fund has a year to mature, and then you have a few months to pull the money back out if you want to.
Okay. Sure.
Who knows how much this is going to be worth in a year?
All right.
It could be worth like $1.05.
Oh, hold out a 5.
In,
All right.
You're protected against inflation.
This is interesting. It is really similar to the island thingy last year where we got 1 square foot. So I'm not surprised.
It's also just like a very that's a
it's
nice
a silly.
old
It's a
family
silly
thing.
thing. It's a silly thing.
It's a thing that families would get for their kid or whatever.
Oh no, yeah,
more than $1, but yeah, it's like
Obviously.
here's this like savings bond that you have, and you can access this money later.
Right. It's the Cards Against Humanity version of of this. So. I was waiting for like a sense of humor, like not that like the others didn't. Like obviously there's socks and that's sort of silly, but I was waiting to see what else was coming.
For what it's
worth, if
worth,
they had kept it socks every single time, I would have been annoyed. But also, I don't know. Like
for me, there was a sense of humor built into the fact that I was ahead of the game. I knew I kept getting socks, and I also knew you had already committed to doing all of these on video. Mm-hmm. So for me, that was hilarious.
I'm glad that it's not all socks because I'm guessing they did that to build up to the...
Of course.
Unless the next time we get 2 pairs of socks to make up for the 2 days.
There's almost definitely more socks coming, which is fine.
No, I expect more in the in-betweens because I knew we were going to get cards eventually because that's the one thing we know we get during these is we get some sort of holiday card packs because then they sell them the year later. Like now on the website you can get all these different weird packs like 90s and fantasy and food.
You're also going to get at least another one of these. Because this says part 1.
Yeah, I know. They gave, 3 last year, I believe, for the Christmas set?
This looks bigger than this. Whatever. This says part 1.
Yeah.
And it has half.
It's funny, because it kind of looks like a...
You're going to...
Like photos.
Yeah, you're going to show your photos of your kids.
Or, I don't know, condom pack or something. What?
Nothing. Moving on.
Anyway.
Yes.
So, we have... Let's see. It's a story on... thrift.
Yes.
Okay. Let's hope this one isn't as hard for me to read. That other one was really hard to read.
It was insane. It was awesome.
It was very, very, like, academic-y sounding.
Because it was written by an academic.
Well, yeah. Alright, so, on thrift. They say that there is no time like the present, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. There's also no time like the future, and, indeed, who does know what tomorrow may bring? Thrift and investment can help assure a happier tomorrow, come what may. And the peace of mind that accompanies thrift can assure a happier today. At your age, you probably don't require too much money to be happy. Enough to pay the rent for your studio apartment, buy a few beers, and play a cheap card game. But before you know it, you might be changing diapers in a 2-bedroom apartment. You may be astonished as the bills pile up. Eventually, you might want your own home, and you might even have to pay college tuition for your children. Getting old is expensive. I should mention that I'm an academic economist. I can read. At Northwestern University.
You're there. I believe in you.
I hesitated. Economists say that if you want a happy life, you should make sure that you always have enough money to pay for the essential things. Right now, those essentials are probably pretty minimal. Do you really need to spend $200 to see Taylor Swift or the Foo Fighters?
Yes.
Alright. Whatever.
I would pay $300 to see them both.
I don't really care to see either. They're both fine. I wouldn't. I'm not a big concert.
That would just be a wild show.
Yeah. Really? $80 for the Minecraft game band?
That is the perfect old person misrepresentation of you and your dang
It reminds
things.
me of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged shirt with Grandpa saying all those things that the youngins have. Give me a break. As you grow older, your real essentials will multiply. If you don't put aside a bit of cash when you are young, you may regret it when you are old. Face the facts. It will take you about 1 day to get over missing that concert, but you will never get over if you don't have enough money to support yourself or your family. That is an important lesson that every thrifty person has already learned. How much should you save? That varies according to your circumstances and your stage in life. A 25-year-old who makes $30,000 annually might find it difficult to put aside very much money. But there is no income threshold for prudence, and that 25-year-old can start an important habit and provide some future security by saving just $1,000 annually. Earning just 3%, that 25-year would have nearly $50,000 by age 50, an ample rainy day fund. Sadly, many Americans are not nearly so prudent. One survey found that 45% of working Americans have less than $10,000 in savings. An astonishing 28% have saved less than $1,000. Don't be those people. Well, too late. In that sense.
You find a way.
I'm poor. Perhaps I have convinced you to start investing for the future.
He's doing a great job, by the way.
What is the best investment? This has been extensively researched, and the findings might startle you. Suffice it to say that the movement of stock prices reflects the collective wisdom of all buyers and sellers, and that no one, and I mean no one, has yet proven that they can consistently beat the wisdom of the crowds.
Take that, Wolf of Wall Street.
I like that movie. This means that no individual investor can consistently outperform the market average or consistently predict when the market will go up or down. You might as well try to predict the toss of a coin. This makes investing easy. Just choose a diversified portfolio to match your tolerance for risk. Most young investors could do far worse than purchase a stock index fund. If you are willing to tolerate a bit more risk with the potential for a higher return, then buy a technology or developing markets fund. Want less risk and more of a guaranteed return? Then mix in a municipal bond fund. Whatever you do, don't try to pick individual winners, unless you are doing it for fun. The brokerage fees will kill you, and you will almost surely earn less than if you stick to index funds. Even hedge fund managers have failed to outperform market indices. Yeah, I didn't understand a thing in there, so, alright. Anyway, being thrifty doesn't require extraordinary sacrifice. There is no need to wear a hair shirt today so you can afford a BMW in the future. But don't overspend today and leave the future up for grabs. Just put a little bit aside each month and let it grow. Years from now, when life has gotten way more expensive and unpredictable, your future self will be glad that you were so virtuous.
I believe that says Daniel.
Daniel's dad? It's
Yes.
hard, it's a little weirdly.
It's written in
It's a squiggly signature. It's the signature you write when you're signing stuff so people don't actually know what your name is.
And when you're a professional economist at a university.
Okay, so is this just the Cards Against Humanity thing again? Yeah, okay. It just says Cards Against Humanity, Jew Pack, Part 1.
Oh, Jesus.
We got some fun facts on the back. Fun fact, 100% of the Cards Against Humanity writers are Jewish. Can you believe it? A Jewish comedy writer! Anything is possible in 2015.
That's a really good gag.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're pretty good at what they do.
Yeah. The other one's good, too.
Fun fact, Natalie Portman is a sex golem created by Jewish wizards over 2,000 years ago.
Thank God.
Really?
Oof. Of course she is.
Okay, so what's interesting about this in previous years for the holiday pack, it's just been one little envelope. This is
Yeah,
3.
you got 3 wide.
Ooh. Alright, let's see what we
I
got.
think they all
Ooh,
open at once.
well,
Yep.
we're still going to read them one at a time. Okay.
Put your
Okay,
cards-
it's a bunch of different
yeah,
ones.
you put your cards on one leg at a time,
Okay.
just like everyone else.
Alright.
Are you just going to really read through all these?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll show them. Bags of money. Chopping off a bit of the penis.
Fair enough.
A headache that's definitely cancer. Suddenly remembering that the Holocaust happened.
Oh, no.
Hiding from the Nazis.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear Lord, these are going to be amazing.
I mean, yeah, this is what you see coming.
These are great. A lifetime of internalized guilt.
Nice.
Holding up the line at Walgreens by trying to use an expired coupon.
That's something right there.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Fair enough.
Wandering the desert for 40 years.
Tradition there.
Some kind of concentrated encampment for people.
Oof. Woof.
Wow.
Nah,
These
dude.
are interesting.
Yeah, they don't hold back.
They
Never
do
have.
not. That's why these guys are hilarious.
Never have.
Alright. What it means to be a Jewish woman in contemporary society.
Which I don't know.
Demolishing that ass like a Palestinian village. I need to send this to Josh and Jack. they have a video that they did. That's the entire bit is dad ass.
Oh, okay.
So it don't worry, it has
Glad-
context.
Glad they zeroed in on that part, not the other part. Alright. Back into it.
They'll appreciate the joke. Whatever. A little bit of schmutz right there. Really?
Yeah.
You get off.
You got a little bit of
Alright, well we got some black cards. Cool. Alright. Can't you see? The Jews are behind everything. The banks, the media, even blank. What's so important right now that you can't call your mother? That's really good. I like that one a lot. That one's great.
being on fire.
When your dad's a total dick, isn't that one?
Whoa.
Isn't that one?
Something like that.
I can't remember.
Stupid.
I can't remember all of them. There's a
Stupid
lot of
fucking
cards to
phrase.
remember, guys. Alright,
This thing has become developed. Is there anything in that?
I'm looking.
I haven't opened
I'm
mine
looking
yet.
to see if there's secret codes in
Oh.
the plastic.
If you melt that down and like mass spectrometerize it, it'll work.
Will it show us where the Ark of
Don't-
the Covenant is?
Don't breathe the air in.
I'm
that
not
if you
gonna
are.
breathe the air in it.
ventilate in that bag. That'd be bad. What?
Well, I don't see any codes. There's nothing else in here besides the cards. I'm really bad at puzzle-y stuff like this, so like I'd have a hard time trying to figure this out.
And these things are also like deliberately extremely obtuse.
They're very,
so.
very difficult to figure out, which is why it took a whole like Reddit.
And it takes an entire like internet detective agency to figure this out every year, and I'm looking forward to hopefully them doing it again.
Yes, well, I'm happy we got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Just no socks this time. I expect to get more socks.
Yep.
But now I know that there is other stuff coming since this is part 1. Although it would be really funny if there's part 1 and there's nothing else.
That would be good.
Because that would remind me of History of the World Part 1, which is deliberately obviously only one part.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite movies. I really like it a lot.
As I think I said before, they like to play games with people's expectations.
They do.
And
maybe they set up the socks so that way you think you're going to get them every day.
That's definitely that. But
I'm curious to know if that means that, I'm wondering if now, are they still going to give us socks, or are they just going to stop, and that entire thing was just a setup for the first 3 days?
The cool thing about these guys being so good at the unexpected is that I don't know what to plan for next. So I'm just going to use socks as the default, and then move on from there.
Yeah, so I do expect more socks, but at least we know there's probably another pack of cards coming, which is really cool because there's actually a lot of them. I'm trying to remember like how last year the holiday packs had like maybe 5 cards in them each.
But then you got a bunch more of them. I'm going to assume that in the end it's all going to equal out to being the same.
Roughly, yeah.
But I honestly prefer us getting them in smaller increments because I remember losing one of them once and I was really sad. Like one of the days worth of cards from a previous year I just lost.
Wow, the whole thing?
And I was like, oh.
Oh, I have the bigger, blacker box thing.
Yeah.
So I just put them in there immediately.
I do that eventually when I get around to it, but I'm not very organized. My cards have been sitting in my car for the last long time.
Mine are currently borrowed by my brother.
So
mine are not here right now, unfortunately.
So keep these safe.
Do I have to keep them secret too?
No, you just put them out on the internet. Or at least you're doing that
I was going to say,
right
Gandalf's
now.
not going to be too happy about that.
You're doing that right now. Not live. Okay, guys, don't tell anyone about this.
It's a secret, just us.
It's between us and the internet, where everything is a secret.
Totes McGoats secret.
We cool? Okay.
Alright, well, I'm glad we had something different this time, and I look forward to seeing what we get in the next one.
Full disclosure, she had a backup plan.
I did. I had a backup plan.
There was something else that was available just in case this didn't work out.
Just in case there was socks again. Because I felt bad.
And we're saving that backup plan for still later.
Yes. Yes, we are.
I just wanted to build suspense. I can't help it.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Tune in next time. Maybe you'll find out what the backup plan is.
Oh. Alright, well... Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully we won't get socks again.
I'll love it if we do.
Geek Vision.